Hey everyone, I'm back. If you tried joining me before, thanks for your patience. The last two lives I tried to start didn't have any sound in them. So if you pop on, be sure to check and give me a thumbs up or a comment that you can actually hear me this time. I tested it on another little group that I have, and yay, you can hear me. Thank you. Thanks for your patience and thanks for coming back. You know what? It's the universal fix. Turn your phone off and turn it back on again, and voila. Hey Kay, thanks for popping in. I found the setting and my phone didn't have any sound, so turned it back on, turned it off, and turned it back on, and there we go. Hey, how are things in North Carolina? Well, let's see. So where was I? Well, today is Tuesday. Good morning, Janice. And I usually come live for a project or a fun card, something that I'm working on. I should introduce myself. I'm Kim from KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and it's sunny Mesa, Arizona today. Hi, Monica. We are going to get some cooler weather, but maybe not so much as some of the other people in other parts of the country. Well, it's that time of year where everybody's finishing up their shopping. I haven't even started wrapping, getting stuff all prepared for the holidays. And I find myself, and that's this year, I'm just going to be buying a few more gift cards. So I need some fun gift card holders to put them in. And so I'm going to be showing you one of the designs. I know I've done several. Good morning, Kathy. I've done several other designs throughout the last few months, and I'm just going to share another one with you. Good morning, Janice. Yeah, Chilly Willy, other places I've seen pictures of snow. I am not a fan of it. Lived in North Dakota for a lot, and Minnesota for many, many years. All right, enough talking, right? Get to it. All right, I'm using Stampin' Up's Frosted Gingerbread bundle. I admit it wasn't I liked it when I first bought it, but it wasn't on the top of my list, and now it's really on the top of my list. I just love the stamp set and all the coordinating dies, and I think one of the best features of it is the coordinating 6 by 6 designer series paper that coordinates with it. And so that's what I'm going to be using. I haven't really done a lot of the gingerbread, but I've used the red and green designs and a lot of heat embossing with it. So let me show you the gift card holders that I was inspired by one of my team members' cards. I went to her house a number of months ago. Good morning, Monica. And we made this fun gift card holder. And just simple, and then you stick your gift card in here. And so I copied Case, if you've ever seen those initials, C-A-S-E, and you wonder what it means copy and share everything. That's what we do as stampers. We share our love of paper crafting and all of our wonderful ideas so other people can use them. So this is what I did in class this last week using the Gingerbread and Peppermint 6x6 Designer Series paper. And here's one of the images from that paper that you can cut with one of the dies, and then the belly band just slides off, and then you can put your greeting in here and stick your gift card in here. Yes, Wendy, thanks for popping back on. I figured it out. I turned my phone off and turned it back on. Yes, Case. So I cased my friend Gina's card. She's also on my team, and as much as I like that the design, I found something else that I want to share with you today. So I used the very vanilla with the gold heat embossing. Good morning, April. Thanks for popping in. I also used the Merry Melody 3D embossing folder with that, and so the belly band just slides off I've put my greeting here, given a little space to write a message, and then you can slip a gift card right inside of there. So I already have a few that I can slip my gift cards in. It would be perfect for the mail lady who did me a really big favor, and just anybody that I want to thank, the people at the gym. So that's, I know where my mind was going. It fits in one of our medium envelopes. So let me show you what we're using. There's a lot of pieces, and I did have, good morning, Kathy. All of the measurements will be on my blog after this, but it's a 7 3/4 piece of base for the cardstock, and I did use the thick Very Vanilla for this. 7 3/4 by 5, and then I scored it at 2 1/2 inches and 6 inches. And it folds so that there's this bottom here, and then you have this little top to decorate here. Good morning, Fran. Good morning, Leslie. And then the other pieces, so I'll need a piece of Very Vanilla for the top, and that measures 4 3/4 by 1 1/2. Another design piece for the bottom, it's 4 3/4 by 2 1/4. And then I just had a little extra piece to put our sentiment on, and that's again 4 3/4 by 1 1/2. Now this will be on my blog at kimplayswithpaper.com a little bit later, as soon as I finish. And then I also had one of the snowflakes, so I heat embossed that snowflake in gold on the Very Vanilla cardstock and die cut it. And then from the Stampin' Up's layering circles, I did a Very Vanilla and a gold foil. Yes, Gina, I showed the card, or the gift card that we made at one of your classes. This was the one example. I'll put the belly band back on, and then the one we made at my class, and then I've turned it into the Very Vanilla. Lots of different ways you can decorate that. And for this one, I even changed it up a little bit. I used the Wintry 3D embossing folder, so I will add the Wintry onto that to give it even another different look. And so I've already run that through that embossing folder. If you've seen it, this is one part of it, it's the little snowflakes, and it's very, very pretty, especially for this time of year. I'm going to bring my glue out, especially for the embossed pieces. And I have a love-hate relationship with glue, as many of you might. Sometimes I get too much and then it squishes everywhere, but I think that it works really well for some of those 3D embossing folders that imprint really. So I'm going to be putting that small piece. Remember, it was 4 3/4 by 1 1/2, so that goes up here. And then I need one at the bottom. And we're not adhering anything together quite yet until we get most of the pieces put on, and I'll show you why. Sometimes I have to tell, don't work ahead, just wait until we, otherwise we'll glue things together that we don't want glued together. One thing I should mention while I'm working and gluing is that tomorrow, Wednesday, December 8th, Stampin' Up! Is having free shipping on orders of $50 or more before tax. So if you need some last minute gifts or products for yourself, this would be a good time to do that for Wednesday, December 8th. All right, so we're starting to get the base of that together. Let's also get the sentiment part ready. And I know I have all the pieces on here somewhere. And we'll be able to put that in the inside. So I'm using the soft suede ink. I think the soft suede kind of mimics the gold a little bit better. Just want to grab my Stampin' Pierce mat, and so I'm just going to gently tap that Happy Holidays from the Frosted Gingerbread. And I put it a little up higher so that you'll be able to leave some space for a sentiment. And move that aside and get some adhesive. I'm using a lot of different adhesives in this one. I'll just use my Stampin' Seal Plus here. And then this little spot gives you a place to put your sentiment and maybe write a little quick message. You can be brief because there's not a lot of room. All right, and then before we make the gift card portion of this, I'm going to grab one of my circle punches, or you can use your layering circles dies to do that. And I'm just going to punch a little spot where you'll use your, people can use their fingers to grab that gift card out. So we'll punch that out. Then I'm going to use Stampin' Up's tear and tape to seal the sides. And this is nice and thin, and we want to remember that we're just putting the adhesive on the sides so that the gift card will be able to sneak right in there. I'll put it right on each side because we don't want to seal that bit shut. All right, and kind of burnish that with my finger and pull those off. And sometimes easier said than done, but I did it. And then I'm just going to close it. You can see the gift card holder come together there. So we have that basic. Now you'll be able to slip the gift card right inside of there. Then the next thing we actually need is our belly band. And so the belly band is an 8.5. And I left my measurements in by my computer because I was writing it down for the blog post. So I score that. Let me make the easiest ones for you. At 2.25, you scored at 2.25, and then 5 7/8. And a quick. My little technical difficulties this morning threw me off just a little bit. So I just use my trimmer, 2.25 and 5 7/8. Okay. And the trick with putting that on is I'm going to just fold it right around my and you'll notice that if you put the adhesive here, that's a little up high. I'm going to use right here, and then we'll be able to add the other pieces onto it and build from there. So let me grab just a little bit, see if I, so we can get it together, and then by applying it when it's on, then you'll know that it's going to slide off and on, just like so. All right, I'm going to take that off. And I need to put there's lots of pieces. I need to put my circle onto my gold foil. I ordered, I don't know how many packages of the gold foil this year because I've been doing a lot of gold heat embossing. And then I'm going to put my glue or my tape right on here so I know right on the belly band and set that. I'm just loving the gold. I also did a bunch of silver, and I guess I've done some white too. And then we'll just use the Stampin' Dimensionals to pop up that snowflake onto our tag. These also make great tags. And I just really also love it with the gold and the very vanilla. It's just so pretty. And here's my snowflake. The snowflake matches the snowflake. And I'll just slide that on. And I love when I have the lives because I make something and then I will have it for me to use. And then one last little addition that I'm going to make is put on a gold. These are the champagne basic jewels, and so I'll pop that right in the middle there. So after a couple of false starts, I have shown you how to make a really kind of simple and easy gift card holder. It has a lot of pieces, but it's oh so fun, and I just love this frosted gingerbread suite. I did have a couple. I've given away so many cards or already sent them out, but this is one of the cards from the frosted gingerbread bundle that we made in class last week with the fun fold. Again, this is leaving the catalog. It will be retiring. So if you like it, you should get it before it's gone. And I also recommend getting the designer series paper to go with it. And this was the other card we made with that, with all that designer series paper this week with the happy holidays as well as the gift card holder. So thank you for popping back in. I appreciate you spending part of your morning with me. I will be back next Tuesday with another project. Look for me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. And remember, Wednesday, December 8th, 24 hours only, is free shipping on orders of $50 and more from Stampin' Up. So have a great rest of your day and week and weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.